Қайырлы таң, құрметті ханымдар мен мырзалар. Астана Экспо 2017 халықаралық мамандандырылған көрмесіне қош келдіңіздер.
Нибула винакасака, натурага намарама. Нисакиндаваки тико енанода солево ни вура-вура и астана руан наудолу тиника виту. Құрметті хандар мен мырзалар, ұлттық күн сахнасына қош келдіңіздер. Экспо көрмесі орталық Азия аумағында алғаш рет өтіп отыр. Бұл біздің ел үшін үлкен мақтаныш және абырой. Күн сайын біз осы сахнада салтанатты түрде көрмеге қатысушы елдердің ұлттық күнін ашылу салтанатын өткіземіз.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, we're pleased to welcome you at the National Day stage. For the first time, Expo exhibition is conducted in Central Asia, and we're glad that such an honor fell to our country, the Republic of Kazakhstan. Every day we solemnly conduct the opening ceremony of the national days of participating countries in the framework of the International Specialized Exhibition Astana Expo 2017.
Астана Экспо 2017 көрмесіне қатысушы әрбір ел ерекше және бірегей. Ал бүгін біз Фиджи Республикасының ұлттық күнін салтанатты түрде ашық деп жариялаймыз және Фиджи Республикасынан келген делегаттарды қуанышпен қарсы аламыз. Қош келдіңіздер.
Every participating country of Astana Expo 2017 is unique and unrepeatable. And today we solemnly declare open the National Day of the Republic of Fiji. And we are pleased to welcome the Prime Minister, His Excellency, Mr. Josiah Vorenge Bainimarama, and the delegation of the Republic of Fiji who arrived here to Astana Expo 2017.
Біз Астана Экспо 2017 көрмесіне келген Фиджи Республикасының премьер-министрі аса құрметті Джосайя Vorenge Bainimarama мырзаны қошеметпен қарсы аламыз. Қош келдіңіз. Құрметті қонақтар, құрметті ханымдар мен мырзалар, Қазақстан Республикасының мемлекеттік әнұраны.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, the national anthem of the Republic of Kazakhstan.
Фиджи Республикасының мемлекеттік әнұраны.
The national anthem of the Republic of Fiji.
Құрметті ханымдар мен мырзалар, құттықтау сөзін айту үшін сахнаға Қазақстан Республикасы Сыртқы істер министрі құрметті Абдрахманов Қайрат Құдайбергенұлын шақырамыз.
For the welcoming speech, we invite to the stage the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Kazakhstan, Mr. Kairat Abdrahmanov.
Your Excellency, Honorable Prime Minister of the Republic of Fiji, Honorable Chairman Isimov, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I sincerely congratulate you with the opening of the National Day of the Republic of Fiji at Expo 2017 in Astana. I am pleased to welcome you on hospitable Kazakh land in our capital city. We highly appreciate support and participation of Fiji in this very important international exhibition. Ladies and gentlemen, it was my honor and pleasure to recognize Fiji during my first tenure at the United Nations. And I have never imagined that time that it will be my chance to greet on behalf of my nation such honorable delegation crossing literally oceans and lands in order to arrive to Astana. For the first time among CIS and Central Asian nations, the capital of Kazakhstan, Astana, became the host of Expo. For our country, it is both honorable and very much responsible mission. The slogan of the Kazakh exhibition is "Future Energy" is quite relevant for the whole international community. The entire world is witnessing a steady trend of growing investment in energy efficiency, energy saving, and renewable energy sources. In other words, future energy. I am confident that our exhibition will open a new page in modern worldview, promotion of ideas of developing clean global energy. The exhibition presents the best world inventions, advanced and promoting projects in the sphere of generation and consumption of traditional and alternative energy. I would like to note that the national days held within the exhibition are important tools of international cultural exchange, facilitating strengthening of relations between countries participating in the exhibition. National days let the participants showcase the best examples of their national traditions. And we are sincerely thankful to Fiji for your government, Honorable Prime Minister, for introducing your ancient customs and traditions, and we are going to witness some of them later, these the moments. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, despite the fact that diplomatic relations between Kazakhstan and Fiji were established not so long ago, namely it was June of 2012, positive grounds were laid for the development of bilateral relations and interaction within international institutions and many international initiatives. And it was Fiji standing behind many of them. During the meeting of Kazakhstan official delegations with the President of the Republic of Fiji, Honorable Mr. Ratu Nailatekau, and other officials of your country in Suva, on the margins of the Third Pacific Islands Development Forum Leaders Summit in September 2015, main directions for the development of cooperation between our countries were defined. We are grateful to the government of the Republic of Fiji and other PSID nations for supporting the candidacy of the Republic of Kazakhstan to the non-permanent seat at the United Nations Security Council for 2017 and 2018. Activities in this direction are among the most important foreign policy objectives of my country. And at this august body of the United Nations, Kazakhstan is proudly representing Asia-Pacific region and PSIDS in particular. I want to emphasize that Fiji is a reliable partner of Kazakhstan in the international political arena, We appreciate these relations and intend to strengthen them for the benefit of the peoples of the two countries. Honorable Prime Minister, ladies and gentlemen, as I have said, it is a matter of great pride for me to address you all at this Fiji's National Day at Expo 2017. It is as though the beautiful island of Fiji from the Pacific is the land of the great steppes. We are especially honored that we have none other than the distinguished presence of the Prime Minister of Fiji here, who is eminently renowned for his leadership on the world stage. We are indeed honored that Fiji participated in the Expo with such strong commitment, further reinforcing this little island state's leadership for mitigating climate change, and so well known for its presidency of COP23. Fiji has been a shining example to the world of how one of the smallest and farthest of countries can be a giant among nations with a population of 1 billion and more. It has been a voice, bold, loud, and clear that everyone globally has learned to listen to the struggle to save our one and only precious planet. Fiji has gained global eminence. The Prime Minister unveiled the renowned website before representatives of nearly 200 countries attending the UN climate talks in Bonn in advance of the main COP23 gathering in November 2015, which in fact paved the way to the famous Paris agreements. Fiji has also called on all stakeholders to work together to address the multifaceted and multi-layered challenges facing the ocean, and took the lead once again for the UN Oceans Conference in New York, where I delegated my honorable deputy to participate on behalf of our government. Thus, Fiji has contributed significantly to all the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of Agenda 2030. Though a country of no more than some 100,000 is a friend to all other 192 countries of the United Nations and is much esteemed for its pioneering efforts in many other spheres too, such as peacekeeping, contributing brave men and women in difficult missions around the world, such as in Middle East, East Timor, Iraq, and many other places. Fiji is on the forefront on the fight for women and youth equality and empowerment, and is a shining example of how it has reached ambitious goals despite limited, obviously, human resources, power. It is known for its great people with great will. And we all salute also Fiji for its wonderful moment in history when it won first gold medal at the Summer Olympic Games for Rugby 7. Congratulations. By the way, winning against very formidable teams at these Olympics. And so I can add endlessly, in fact, based on my above-mentioned previous experience. But let me say that one of the greatest distinctions of Fiji is its most eminent diplomat, my dear friend Peter Thompson, who is a global leader now and has been a most outstanding steward of the United Nations General Assembly. His unmatched professionalism, charisma, competence, and very much warm human compassion made him, without any exaggeration, a legend to remember. He led many milestones of accomplishments for the General Assembly and the entire United Nations system, giving us legacy of new vision and insightful innovations as inspiring legacy for the General Assembly. And I congratulate sincerely Fiji and your nation with this achievement. Honorable Prime Minister, thank you very much for being with us, and your presence further cements the bonds between Kazakhstan and Fiji, which are steadfast and unshaken. We will help each other not only bilaterally and also work together multilaterally for a world that is safe, secure, and beautiful as your great land for our children and grandchildren to inherit. Kazakhstan is always there by your side in partnership to reach great heights of peace, prosperity, security, and sustainable development. And I would like also to take this chance to thank all PSIDS nations in the name of Fiji and others, those who are actively participating in Expo 2017 for their commitment for partnership with Kazakhstan and Central Asia. In conclusion, I would like to once again congratulate you all on the National Day of the Republic of Fiji within Expo 2017 and wish you all peace and prosperity. Thank you very much.
Құрметті министр мырза, құттықтау сөзіңізге үлкен алғыс айтамыз. Құрметті ханымдар мен мырзалар, құттықтау сөзін айту үшін сахнаға Фиджи Республикасы премьер-министрі, аса құрметті Джосайя Воренге Байнимарама мырзаны шақырамыз.
Please welcome to the stage the Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Josiah Vorenge Bainimarama.
Good morning, Your Excellencies. Your Excellency, yesterday, when I met with His Excellency, the Prime Minister of Kazakhstan, during our bilateral, he informed me that only 10 years ago, the population here was about 110,000. Now, it numbers 1 million. It's a good lesson for us back home. So to all Fijians, we have some work to do. The Honorable Minister for Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Kazakhstan, the Chairman, the Honorable Fijian Minister for Industry, Trade, Tourism, Lands and Mineral Resources, Your Excellency, the Fijian Ambassador to Kazakhstan, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Bula Vinaka, and a very good morning to you all. 12,700 kilometers from our island home, we gather today to celebrate Fiji's National Day at Expo 2017 in the spectacular city of Astana, the capital of Kazakhstan. I'm both delighted and proud that the vast distance between us has been bridged, and that I can be with you to showcase Fiji to the world and celebrate our strengthening ties with the government and the people of Kazakhstan. I've been told that Astana is an impressive place, but nothing really prepares you for the spectacle of this ultra-modern city. So I begin by extending my thanks to the Kazakh government and especially His Excellency, Mr. Karat Abdrakanov, for your hospitality and convey the warmest greetings of the Fijian people to you all. We have worked hard on the Fijian side to ensure that we bring as much of our Bula spirit of friendship and happiness to Astana as possible. Bula is not only the everyday Fijian greeting that everyone uses in our country, but also means life in the Tauke language of our indigenous people. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the theme of the Astana Expo, focusing on the promotion of green and clean energy, is one that is very close to my heart. Not only because it is vital to us in Fiji, but also because I am, as you've heard, the incoming president of COP23, the ongoing UN negotiations on climate change. But before I address the issue of climate change and renewable energy in detail, I want to say a few words about Fiji's attractiveness as a tourist destination and a place to invest. In many ways for us, the two go hand in hand, because the future of our nation and its economic prosperity very much depends on the world taking decisive action on climate change. We place a great deal of importance on our National Green Growth Framework because the preservation of our natural environment is our #1 priority. The pristine beauty of our islands draws almost 1 million visitors a year to Fiji. And we have made it quite clear to the world that no development in Fiji will go ahead, will be given the go-ahead unless we are satisfied that it is environmentally sustainable. We are especially keen to attract investment in renewable energy because we know that this is critical to the future of Fiji and the whole world. At present, we are spending about $1 billion a year on imported fossil fuel. And we know that we must turn increasingly to hydro, to wind, to solar, and biofuels if we are to meet our own commitment to the global community through the Paris Agreement to reduce our carbon emission by 30% by 2030. There are many benefits investing in Fiji, such as our position as hub of the Pacific, our rapidly improving infrastructure, our better roads, better airports, more efficient ports, our general connectivity and world-class telecommunications, our educated, committed English-speaking workforce, our investment incentives, including duty concessions, investment allowances, some of the lowest corporate taxes and personal taxes in the region. And we have had 8 successive years of solid economic growth, which means that investor confidence in Fiji has never been higher. I keep saying at every opportunity, Fiji is open for business. We are also taking the Fijian brand of quality goods and services to the 4 corners of the earth and have become one of the world's most desirable holiday destinations. And at every opportunity, including this one, I invite the world to come to Fiji to experience our unique brand of hospitality and friendship. In the words of our tourism slogan, Fiji is the place where happiness finds you. I always say you can find a nice beach and cool drink in many places. But only in Fiji will you find the friendliest people on earth. So whenever you live in the world and however far it might be from our Pacific home, try to make the effort to visit Fiji because I can assure you that an unforgettable experience awaits you. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the preservation of our way of life and all that we hold dear in Fiji and the other Pacific Island nation hinges on a decisive global response to climate change, which is why I have embraced the opportunity to lead the ongoing UN negotiations as incoming president of COP23. I've also decided, because of the urgency of the task ahead of us, that it is also time for plain speaking. For me to be frank by name and frank by nature, to abandon some of the usual language of diplomacy and start telling like it is. When the nations of the world gather in Bonn, Germany for COP23 in November, it will be against the backdrop of a serious challenge by the United States government to the multilateral consensus for decisive action contained in the Paris Agreement of 2015. I say again to President Trump that the door is still open for you to join the rest of us as we confront the greatest challenge humanity has ever faced. Fortunately, many American states and cities and many US citizens remain committed to decisive action. But irrespective of the official American position, the rest of the world has embarked on a course of action that is irreversible and cannot be delayed. The paramount objective, of course, is to keep global warming to well below 2 degrees, above that of the pre-industrial age, and to pursue efforts to limit warming to 1.5 degrees. But let me make this perfectly clear. Encouraging and enabling an effort by the global community to stay within 1.5 degrees must be our mission, however difficult that appears to be. In my view, this simply is not good enough. We want more action all over the world and at all levels of government now. And that is why I'm building a grand coalition of government at all levels, civil society, the private sector, and ordinary citizens to keep up the pressure. Because national governments alone will not fix this. And I appeal to the government of Kazakhstan and all 115 nations represented at this expo to join me in this quest. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, if we are to achieve any of these objectives, there is no alternative but to embrace an alternative energy future. And that is what Fiji is doing. Our own theme for Expo 2017 is, quote, ensuring access to affordable, reliable, and sustainable and modern energy for all. And I encourage you all, as you visit our pavilion, to examine the progress that Fiji has made in developing hydro, solar, biomass, and other viable energy sources, and the efforts we are making through various incentives to attract investors into the renewable energy sector. Amongst other things, the Fijian government has partnered with the International Finance Corporation and our central bank to issue 100 million in green bonds to raise capitals to fund projects that have environmental benefits. I want to take this opportunity to warmly thank the government of Kazakhstan for the financial support that you are providing to Fiji to undertake research on our future energy needs. The resulting report is displayed inside our pavilion, where you'll find maps showing where we are already utilizing wind and solar energy and where there is potential to do more. It's a valuable contribution by Kazakhstan to our national development and a wonderful example of how a comparatively small outlay can make a great deal of difference. And I thank you. So, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I close by urging you all to inspect the Fijian Pavilion and entire Pacific Islands Plaza. Here we showcase the richness of our natural and cultural diversity, highlight our dependence on the ocean and seas around us, demonstrate the effect of climate change on Pacific Island countries, encourage tourism and trade, display our growing collection of Fijian-made quality products and services, and showcase the investment opportunities in Fiji that await anyone with imagination and enterprise looking for new horizons. My thanks goes to all of you who have worked so hard to make our presence in Astana a success, including the teams from Fiji and Kazakhstan. It has been well worth the long journey for me to be with you today, and I now have great pleasure to officially launch the celebration of the National Day of the Republic of Fiji at the Astana Expo 2017. Thank you all and God bless you.
Your Excellency, we express our gratitude for your welcome speech.
Аса құрметті премьер-министр мырзаны құттықтау сөзі үшін алғыс білдіреміз. Құрметті ханымдар мен мырзалар, қазір сіздерді Фиджи Республикасының Кава деп аталатын сәлем беру ұлттық дәстүрін назарларыңызға ұсынамыз. Бұл сәлем беру салты өте маңызды адамдар, мемлекет басшылары және аса құрметті қонақтарға арналады.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, now the traditional welcome ceremony, Kava. This welcome ceremony is only accorded to a special guest, chiefs or nobles, or someone with very high status. Please welcome.
Tama. Wa bakaturang sak. Inai lulu sakan ni tamatakakan ni bewakan ni bakabe matan itu. Ena matan tu lebo Kazakhstan. Sana nomuni itu tu ko ni kelele bukina na beburu na sai burubura. The Honorable Minister, Foreign Affairs, Kazakhstan. Omila bisa kan tana batu ni panu ay matamuni. Akamu nangalelesar. Non rakamu nang sak nani mamiliu lep. Na maten tobit. Ena non ra wanua nati ano bosang na turang na rocho Cuba. Kamu nang arab kotokan ni mamingkasi. Minggalong galubi. Baka mamanta sakanga. Pag binabinakasangan ni nung ni baka mamanta tumay na singa ni kuwa, muni may seraw ni kimani. May baka sa kawaparita ka chiko, nanra kamunanga, may baka rin to baka tambor na ni mamingkas, nanra kamunang sa na ni mamiliuliw. Nati ano po sa naturang na roko chikiw ba? Pero nalaway biti. Kumpuno po sa na ngunturang na bunibal, tuy kampo. Kumpuro masanga, ngun marambal na roko tinrikete na bunibal. Matemtubi ka ni nga na to bata. May undono sa kaubura!
Saya Wasananda huye na vula kaviri, no wakarau, no wakariri, etawa na koro na kena kaimi, mendondo na linga, meudu na iri, na kena taimi, na kena taimi, na kena taimi. Nasinga loku di tumberi na batu arua na nguva tutambu medere kisara na ngele ni mabu merasa ndabia na bulangi tandu madani la mandra mesa solenga kenanga sangas. Nasinga loku di tumberi na batu erua na nguva tutambu medere kisara na ngele ni mabu merasa ndavia na bulangi tandu madani la mandra mesa solenga kenanga sangas. Wakate butamba saratu na kula, usara bataka nona sabu kanana rakaera, bakana numa nimboro ikoya nakalo umbula, aute kiduba nakalo umbula, au samasuta mekalo ungata nanongu banua iranongu meda meraba kasuka nilutu tuna nakau era sanruka. Umatada que na langini mir, danu saratuna que na sowi rinae. Kilai maida que ni salivi que na lingavina mesa sowi rinae. Mesa tumbera na bilo maniti, mesa tumbera na bilo maniti nae. Semuni ni masi emuri agana, semani vanua nai arambale nae. Makana tutu mesa ya vengai muria nai arambale nae. Sarayani kidake nae. Aindina! Hey, hatu. Hatu yan kidalal. Duasa, oye. Hey. Tama. Waturang sa juga na mamani matin tulewo Kazakhstan. Kena minista. Kanggara na vikamin boleh tanah punoteng. Waturang nabi matambure wacini randa bena lamani wale bade apa nama single bena single. Kamu nangalelai. Labi juga matamuni na ngon turanga. Berni rata bina kena mali bosa lagalaka. Kemenangan makawan. Kemenangan na ilu ni mating to bici rendambe na tena wanangan turanga roktikyo. Kemenangan eba mama. Mama ni albina kana numni I rani mechiku na singa wana numiciki na singa kibit. Na dal ni songalangi dan dun makachika na lamani simna ni ko na kena kemenangan. Salilai bertekin dona yaulilai. Eba mama. Lulal na turanga na ilulu ni matin tur sanga sana kamer saluma me bada batekin na numni dami mai na singa ni ko kena kemenangan salilai. Sambalam bala buna bosin kemenangan. Abadam ber na buna enu bono sabadam bockin sabadam bockin kene murra sosor gatu.
Құрметті ханымдар мен мырзалар, сахнамыздың төріне Фиджи Республикасынан келген Дольче тобын қарсы алыңыздар.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, now the Dolce Performance Group, which will sing the traditional songs of the Republic of Fiji, will perform for you. Please welcome.
Fiji Республикасынан келген Dolce тобына қошеметтеріңіз.
Let's give a warm round of applause to Dolce Performance Group.
Құрметті қонақтар, осымен Фиджи Республикасының ұлттық күнін ашылу салтанатының ресми және мәдени бөлігін аяқтаймыз. Барлық келген қонақтарға алғыс айтып, Фиджи Республикасының павильонына қарай жүретін шеруге қосылуға шақырамыз.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, at this moment we conclude the official and cultural parts of the National Day ceremony of the Republic of Fiji. Honorable guests, we thank you all for coming today and invite you to join the parade leading to the Pavilion of the Republic of Fiji.
Kei mami via vakarataika, nei mami vaka vina kataki, vei kemuni kere. Vinaka vakalevo.